The Hebrew word dat is knowledge. Knowledge is realization, sometimes understanding of why we do what we do. In the mitzvot of the Torah, it is important, it is incumbent on us to have dat, to have knowledge. Even when something is a gezerat hamelech, when something is a decree of Hashem, we have to have the dat, the knowledge that we're doing that because it's a decree, even if we may not understand the reasoning. That being said, there's only one mitzvah where the word deya, knowledge, is used, and that's in the mitzvah of Sukkah. The Torah says, Lema'an yedu doratechem ki b'Sukkot hoshafti et b'nei Yisrael, that your generation should know that it is in Sukkot I dwelled the b'nei Yisrael. Why specifically does the mitzvah of Sukkah require dat? Why there does the Torah say the word deya as opposed to other mitzvot? Rashi says that the Sukkot to which the pasuk refers are the ananei hakavod, the clouds of glory, of protection that Hashem enveloped the Bnei Yisrael while they were in the desert. If that is the case, why do we celebrate Sukkot in the fall? Why not celebrate Sukkot right after Pesach, when we went out of Mitzrayim, and that's when Hashem surrounded us with the Ananei HaKavod? Why wait until the fall? Why wait until Sukkot? The Chidushei Harim explains with an idea that is important for our daily lives. Ananei HaKavod were not simply the clouds that Hashem surrounded us with in the Midbar, in the desert. The Ananei Kavod are the divine protection with which Hashem showers us every day of our lives, as individuals and as a nation. It is important for us to understand and to know that Hashem's protection is there with us, sometimes even when we can't see it so clearly. If the mitzvah of Sukkah was during the year, it would be very difficult to really concentrate and know and understand the connection, the correlation between Sukkah and the Ananei HaKavod. All of the distractions of our life, all of the chatoyim, the sins which we pile up after Yom Kippur, come into play. However, in the Yom Tov, the Chag of Sukkot comes immediately after Yom Kippur. After we've begun our year with a clean slate, Rishon Lachem, it is the first day for our counting of Avonot, and we don't have a plate full of sins. Our minds, our neshamot are clear. It is then that Hashem gives us the mitzvah of Sukkot and reminds us, Ki b'Sukkot hoshafti et b'nei Yisrael, that just as then you are protected by my clouds of glory, so too you, the Jewish people, will always be protected by my clouds of glory. And adds the Chidushei Harim, that is the reason why Hamitztayer min HaSukkah patur. Someone who is uncomfortable when he is sitting in the Sukkah because of rain, because of cold, because of extreme heat, he is exempt from the mitzvah of Sukkah. When a person is uncomfortable, when he does not have Yishuv Hadat, when he's not able to think clearly, he cannot perceive the idea of Ananei HaKavod. He cannot perceive the idea that Hashem's protection is with him, and therefore he is exempt from the mitzvah. As we approach the Chag of Sukkot, and we sit in our Sukkot, under the Shekhinah, under the protection of the Ananei HaKavod, we should remember that Hashem is with us not only through the 7 days of Sukkot, but the entire year as well. Warmest wishes for a Chag Kosher v'Sameach, a good and wonderful Yom Tov.